Hey, good afternoon. It's Shawn Wright with Century 21 Wright Realty. That's Brad Fowler. This is the BS show, the Friday edition, going into the weekend. How's your week been, Brad?
Very good week. Last 2 weeks have been good. Looking for a good next week as well.
How you liking the weather?
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a little sticky today, but it's been a lot nicer. This is coming into my time of year for sure.
Yeah, but let's talk about the weather down in the Carolinas. Man, prayers out to the people affected by the storm. And I saw a video clip this morning in Wilmington where these dolphins were literally playing in the gas pumps.
It's no good.
No good.
Yeah.
Even Category 1, Category 2 hurricane, it's dumping. I saw some of the trillions of gallons of water in.
I saw that, yeah.
That's terrible. But going back to how Tennessee got its nickname, the volunteer state, all around the state, including Murfreesboro and Rutherford County, we've sent electrical workers, first responders, firemen. We've sent lots of people down to help out the people down in the Carolinas in the hurricane. So the volunteer state, once again, it's getting its name for a reason.
Right.
So we got a couple open houses this weekend, and I know you got a listing you want to spotlight. Tell us about your listing you want to spotlight.
0.67 acres in Clarksville. It's an established subdivision and a cul-de-sac. Lots of mature trees. It's ready to be built on. If you know anybody that's looking to build anytime soon or want a piece of land to hold on to, give me a call and we can make that happen.
Well, how do they call you?
615-519-3339. Usually telephone is the best way.
Well, cool. And then open houses. We've got Jeremiah Vongswati. He's going to be in Unionville at 138 Brimsage Circle on Sunday from 2 to 4. That's about a 2,514 square foot house. It's got 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, bonus room, hot tub, swimming pool. It's on 1.68 acres, and it's got a 2-car garage. Go meet JJ. That house is $258,900. So lots of house for the money. Lots of trim, hardwood floors, real nice house. Then Loretta Sharp is going to be in Smyrna at 1004 Rosemont Terrace in Smyrna. That's a 4,400 square foot custom built house. Really well taken care of. It's at the 528 mark, so it's about a little over $500,000. 2 nice open houses, both Sunday, both 2 to 4. Go visit them, show them around, let them see how they can make your dreams come true with those houses.
You get some free cookies and water.
Yeah, free cookies and water, maybe a little bit of champagne,
Right.
A little bit of hangout.
Make a day of it.
Make a day of it. Just go visit Loretta and JJ, spend that 2 hours. They'd love to see you. So let's talk about some pro football. This Pick'em day going into the weekend.
Yeah.
And I know you're a Raiders fan.
I am.
So y'all played Monday Night Football. Y'all just traded the best defender in the NFL. And as soon as your game is over, your head coach, old Chucky, walks out and goes, well, we got to figure out a way to get a pass rush. Right after trading the best pass rusher in the league.
You had one, you let him go. After one game, he's showing out, so, he's rubbing it in their face a little bit.
Do you think it was that he didn't get along with Chucky, or you think he just wanted the payday?
I'm sure, it's always safe to assume they want the payday. You can get along with somebody if you're going to win games, but, they like to go where the money is.
Yeah, that's right. So, let's talk about some upsets of the week. I've got 2. So, you go first, and I'll drop my 2 on you.
All right. I think Jacksonville is going to upset New England this week. Jacksonville's playing at home. They got a good defense. A good defense can mess up a good offense. So I'm picking Jacksonville. And sorry, Sean and Troy, but New England's going down this week.
Man, you gotta keep the ball. Jacksonville matches up real good with New England. They can play ball control offense, keep Tom Brady off the field, play good defense, hit him, rattle him. As long as he doesn't get up complaining to the refs, then you'll be all right. But I think Jacksonville's a good matchup. I like that pick. I'm going to go with 2. The first one I'm going to go with is more or less just me having fun because it's got to end at some point. Cleveland has got to win a game at some point, and I'm going to have them beating the Aints.
Okay. Who say so?
Who dat?
Who dat?
As a Falcons fan, it's always great to see the Saints lose.
Right.
So
I'm marking it.
I'm going with the Aints to get beat at home by the Cleveland Browns.
All right.
So
sounds good.
That's what's going to happen. But my number 1 upset special of the week, and this may be me being this is against me being a homer, but it looks like Joshua Dobbs is going to get his first start at quarterback for the Steelers. They're going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs have just an electrifying wide receiver, got a good young quarterback. I think the Chiefs are going to run all over the Steelers.
I think it's a safe assumption. I mean, you got a rookie quarterback who was good in college. I just don't see it happening this week for Pittsburgh.
The one thing about Josh Dobbs is he can be a gamer. He may not be able to he may not be able to throw the ball 5 yards to a wide receiver, but at some point the game sets in for him.
Right.
So
he has the ability.
Has the ability, but I got Kansas City over the Steelers. And then my Falcons, I got my Falcons roughing up Cam Newton. We're gonna finally figure out how to score, and we're gonna beat the Carolina Panthers at home.
Sounds good.
So
Carolina Panthers.
So we're in that right outside of Nashville. So let's talk about the Titans a little bit. I don't think the Titans have anything that they can play for against Deshaun Watson.
No, I don't think so either. Not after last week, anyway. If they turn around, maybe 180, might have something for them, but it's not looking good.
Well, Mariota, like we talked about last week, Mariota's just not a quarterback. So now he's banged up. He's got offensive linemen banged up. He's got his tight end banged up. There's nothing for them to play for, really.
Right.
Their season may already be over with, and it's only week 2.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, that makes for a long season too.
Yeah, long season. So the other question for pro football is, there's 7 new coaches. Which one of those new coach teams is going to win first? Because those 7 coaches were 0-7 in week 1.
Right, and so Gruden is counted as a new coach?
I think Gruden counts as a new coach.
He was out for a while.
Yeah, he was out for a while. The game's different.
Right, so, of course, I think he still has it. He's with a good team.
I think you're being a homer.
Hey, for a reason, though.
I'll give it to you. I think Chucky can win one game, but the next one I think would be Detroit. I think Detroit, they have a lot of tools. Matthew Stafford's a great quarterback. I think they could win a ball game also.
Maybe one.
All right, let's switch this field over to college football. We got lots of good SEC ball games. Let's start with the 2 local teams. Got MTSU going up against Georgia. I don't think there is any way possible MTSU's even in that ball game. If they keep it within even the spread of 32 points, I think MTSU can take that as a moral victory.
Right. Just not enough depth to play a team of that caliber.
Yeah, when you look at Georgia's size, Georgia's running backs are as big as Middle's linemen.
Right.
Georgia's defensive line is bigger than MTSU's offensive line. It's going to be ugly. The good thing for MTSU is Georgia's going to run the ball downfield, or just run the ball just downfield. They're not going to throw it. It's going to be an abusive game. I actually talked to some former MTSU players the past couple weeks, just leading up to this game, and they go, it may not even be that bad of an idea to sit all the starters for MTSU and let the bench sitters get some playing time.
Right. You don't want to beat up all the starters
you don't want to beat up
for the conference games.
Right.
So
as a competitor, you can't ever say something like that.
Right. I mean, they're there to play ball.
Yeah, they're there.
And they'll go out there and put on everything they got.
And upsets happen every day. So
That's true.
If you got that kind of mindset going into a game, you may not need to be on that field.
Right.
So next we got Vanderbilt going to Notre Dame, going to South Bend, Indiana. I think Vanderbilt can keep this game close. I think they've got the right setup. They've got a decent quarterback. They've been playing real good defense. You don't really know what they have because they hadn't played real high caliber teams yet. But you don't know what Notre Dame's got either. So I think Vanderbilt can keep it close. Then as a Memphis alum, I got to talk about Memphis. They're going to boat race Georgia Tech, so that's off the table. And then talk about Tennessee Volunteers. They're playing literally the worst team in Division I football. I think they've 0-14 in the last 14 games. Tennessee, although they're not there yet, they're going to get some more practice time. Their season starts next week when Florida comes to town. So we're going to play some more players. Pruitt's going to get some more practice time to coach his players up, get them ready for Florida next week. Then you got the 2 big games in the SEC, Ole Miss and Alabama, and LSU and Auburn. Ole Miss just gave up 40-some-odd points to a Division II football team.
Yeah, it was ugly.
Now they got Tua coming in with Alabama. Ole Miss's offense is outstanding. But can they stop Alabama? I don't think they can. Alabama's going to win by 3 or 4 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Easily. Then LSU and Auburn, I think that's a pick 'em. I think it can go either way. They're playing in Auburn. Both teams are good defensive football teams. They play good ball control offense. I think that's a pick. I mean, go either way. It's going to be a fun game to watch. So I think that's going to be a good football game to watch if you just enjoy watching football. So, but my upset special of the week in college football, I'm going with the North Carolina to beat UCF. I don't like teams just claiming national championships.
That's one way to get one.
Whether it's the team from south of us or whether it's UCF, unless you earn that national championship and you're given the actual trophy, I don't care for it. So North Carolina is going to finally beat Central Florida, and we can stop having that discussion.
All right. Sounds good.
Well, we'll see. So let's talk about Century 21 for a little bit. Century 21, we've only, Wright Realty's been around for about a month now. We get that same customer focus, customer relationship, focus on the client as we've always done as an independent. Now we get some little tools and tricks and toys to add to it.
Some exclusive to this company that no other agency has.
That's right.
So
a
lot of listing tools.
A lot of listing tools, stuff that other companies just dream about. So I think we wanted to spotlight a local new restaurant, and you and I tried out the Blaze Pizza on Medical Center the other day, and then we walked next door and got a buttermilk pie. So let's talk about Blaze Pizza and buttermilk pie. Let's start with Blaze Pizza. What did you think?
I thought it was very good. You tell them what you want, they put it on there. It cooks in about 3 seconds. Now maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I mean, it was great. It was as good as it can get.
Man, I've never had a pizza cook so fast.
No,
I mean,
not at all.
by the time we checked out at the register, that pizza was already cooked. I mean, like you said, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a good flavored, thin crust, New York style pizza, and it was really well flavored. I liked it a lot. If you need a quick bite to eat, you're on the west side of Murfreesboro near the Avenue. I mean, I'm telling you, you're in and out real quick, depending on how fast you want to eat.
The staff was great, very friendly, engaged with us, and didn't seem like they were miserable being at their job. That's always nice.
No, the lady who checked us out, she was funny. She was making us laugh.
Yeah.
It was a great experience. Then we got to go get dragged over to the buttermilk pie place because you can't walk past the pie place without going in and eating one of those pies. And I tell you what, they've got some good pie.
They do. It's very good.
The chocolate pie whatever it is, angels sing as they hand it to you. It's angelic. This chocolate pie with this whipped cream on top, and it's got a Oreo crust. It's fantastic.
Yeah. I had the peanut butter pie. I don't know if I can try any of the others. The peanut butter pie is so good. So I might one day get something different, but that peanut butter pie is excellent. I highly recommend it.
And you got free samples as you walk in. Every day I think there's a different sample. The lemon chest pie was the sample the day we went in there. That's a great, if you like lemon pie, that was a great pie. But if you want a good pie, and they got individual size, like $4 or $5, it's well worth the trip over there just to go get a pie. They are closed on Sunday. I learned that a couple weeks ago. I was craving a pie. I'm on a diet. This pie place is the worst thing for my diet I could ever think of. So if you want a good pie, buttermilk pie, if you want a good pizza, so you get double pie, pizza pie and a pie.
There you go.
2 doors down from each other, and you spend about $10, get you a pie and a pizza, and you're good to go.
So did you go to Chick-fil-A when you realized that the pie place was closed on Sunday?
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what. Then I go to Chick-fil-A and I can't get Chick-fil-A either. I just kept running into it. Then I went shopping at Hobby Lobby.
There you go. Yeah. Just went home and went back to bed, right?
Yeah. So something Brad and I are going to do, we're doing this show, like we said, we're just going to try for 1 or 2 days a week until we do it good, until we know we're good and fluid with it. Then we're going to start trying to do it live, and we're going to add days on. If we can get up to 5 days, shoot, we'll go 5 days. But what we want to offer to our customers and clients for the next couple of days to a week is, and if you call us, we may do it longer than that, free home evaluations for your home if you want to sell it, and buyer orientation if you're looking at doing something in the real estate business. So let's break that down. On the selling side, if you go, hey, I want to know what my house is worth, I want to know what it's going to take to get it on the market, I want to know how fast we think it's going to sell, things like that. And the tools, like we said, we got some new toys for Century 21. So we want to bundle something together. We want to come out and evaluate your house. So give us a call. I'm 615-838-0653. 615-838-0653. Brad's phone number is
615-519-3339. 615-519-3339.
And then on the buyer side, let's say you've been renting for years. Let's say you've lived in a house for years and you want to buy now. We're going to sit down with you. We're going to talk about what it's going to take to buy. We're going to talk about what you're going to need to come out of pocket to buy. We're going to talk about how hot or cold the market is as of right now. We're going to look at houses on the market that are for sale to see if that fits the budget you want to spend. So basically, we're going to analyze how you said and what you want to do. That way, you're a more prepared and educated buyer when it comes to actually purchasing a house. Because an educated buyer always gets a better deal than an uneducated buyer. Same thing. Give us a call to help you with that also. I'm Shawn Wright. I'm with Century 21 Wright Realty. This is Brad Fowler. He's also with Century 21 Wright Realty. This is the BS Show. We'll be back on Monday. Let us know any topics that you want to talk to us about on Monday. We're never too busy for your referral, and that's the ultimate way to flatter us. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.